By far, the most important thing in today's episode is the fight for Champions League football. Now, last time out, we actually put ourselves in a really good position in the Premier League to finish top 4. We have 10 games left, and now that Manchester United and Liverpool have played those extra games, it leaves us only 2 points behind Manchester United and 1 point off Liverpool. This is definitely feasible. Let's find out in today's episode then if we get Champions League football. We also remain in the FA Cup, and I might have told a little lie last time out, because I thought we were going into the quarterfinal. I thought that's what the 5th round was, but no, it's the 6th round that is the quarterfinal, and I thought we were in a semi. Very confusing, but this is quarterfinals. I don't know why it can't just say that instead of round 6. And although I would love to win Tottenham a trophy as quickly as possible, I am 100% sure that Champions League football means much more. So we're going to rotate the team a little bit for this one. Doesn't mean we can't go out there and win this though. And we're going to have an early crossing opportunity into Richarlison, who will stab at home. It's 1-0 instantly straight off the bat. Mad Diallo now though has got the room he would have wanted. I thought I got to him. Vicario gets to it in the end. We have one here with Harvey Barnes. He's gone out wide. How do they score that near post? I thought near post was fixed. Vicario dives the wrong way. Let's see if we can do something now and just kind of take it up a notch. Sar's done really well. Can I pull that back across? I can. Solomon can't do what Heung-min Son would have done in that position. I have the ball in a good spot here, but Richarlison is offside. Johnson. Richarlison! Oh, stunning play. Nice work between Solomon, Johnson and Richarlison. That makes it 2-1. We're right back in the lead. Newcastle with a chance now, though. And I think I've got bodies back that I needed. Oh, how's he managed to turn me there? Amad Diallo has signed for Newcastle. That is a weird one. And they're going to let me counter-attack. This is big if Sa can just get the ball out of his feet. He can. Richarlison into Solomon. Back to Richarlison. Is there going to be space to open up on this counter? I think there might just be. As man, Solomon will pull that one back. And then I'm in to Richarlison. Trippier, great defending. I'm kind of good at free kicks now, and this seems to me like a shooting opportunity for Richarlison. So I am going to take it and claim all the glory of the side netting. But it didn't matter. It's a 2-1 victory regardless, and we go through to the semi-final. And I am positive I am correct about it this time, but we go through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. It's an opportunity for a trophy, but still, the most important thing is the lead. Richarlison grabbing another 2 goals there, though, is huge, and I really wish we could look at his form and see when he's grabbed these goals, because over his 20 appearances, I imagine at least 5 of these goals have been in the last 5 games. We have a form guide now for other teams. It'd be nice to have a form guide for the players as well. That's definitely something I'd love to see him put in the future. First league game of the episode was up against Luton then, and we just squeezed by. Well, I say squeezed by. We dominated the game, but they made it close right at the end in the 76th minute. Brennan Johnson, Dusan Vlahovic, as ever, and Madison bagging the goals for us. An away trip to West Ham next, and they are part of that group of teams in the chasing pack for top 4, so if we could put a 3-point gap ahead of them, this would be massive. That's a great early ball in. Antonio, what a save, Vicario. Big opportunity now, though, for Dusan. We know normally when Dusan goes clean through, it's a goal. Look at that from Mario Rui. It's been left to Kulusevski, though. Perhaps Sar's got room. Sar, what a save for Mariola. Not made the most of any of our chances yet. Now maybe we can. Son to Dusan. Dusan straight across to Kulusevski. Oh, Mario Rui is destroying me. West Ham are going to have a solo run here with Miguel Antonio. He's taking a heavy touch. Vicario is going to be chipped. He is. We're going to lose against West Ham, maybe. We haven't taken our chances. We didn't have an opportunity to respawn. West Ham take a 1-0 lead, but that is massively down to the side not taking any opportunities that we had in this game. We were gifted so many. Now, when it comes to Wales, there is a small, slim hope that we've found another very good player, Scott Hughes. He's 17, and his potential range only goes up to 89, but at $1 million already, he could be good. Next up was Nottingham Forest, and they're fighting for survival in the league, and we go ahead and lose to them 1-0. What are the lads doing? We played our strongest 11 and we go and lose to Forest 1-0. It's like the lads are trying to throw away this opportunity for top 4 football. Newcastle United up now then, and there is just no way we can throw this away. There is one strange thing. I think maybe there's no third choice kit because we are wearing the free agents kit. We are legitimately wearing the free agents kit for this game. This game does not cease to amaze me. FC24 is a buggy mess. This also feels like it could be a tiny kit clash. I am pretty locked in right now because I've had 9 coffees, but if you guys are struggling with it, I just apologize, but I can't be bothered restarting this map. Madison then. And Solomon. Solomon edging for Son here. Son, oh my god, that was nearly a brilliant diving header from him. Dusan in the box. Can Maddison do in the box? I kind of want them to tackle me just so we can get the foul. Pedro Porro now knows he's got Dusan. Can I win the second header to knock it back in? I can. Son's going to collect that one. Get it back into Dusan Vlahovic. He'll hold it up. Get it out there to Bentancur for an opportunity. Oh my God, we're having chance after chance here, but none of them are leading to a goal. Had Diallo there in. He's going to whip it across, and we're going to get to it. And now Solomon now. Rayleigh wants Dusan to cut inside. He's found Dusan Vlahovic. Is he going to have the help he needs? He might not need it. Dusan, what a save from Dubravka. I really can't get over the fact that we're wearing the free agency shirt. It's such a terrible bug. It's fully released now, the game. The fact that this is still a bug is just, I don't know, it just really irritates me. OG, found Bentancur. Maddison switches that to Son. Son knows what to do. I went for Solomon. Oh, Solomon on the wrong side. Heads it beyond the post. Whip a ball in now with Maddison. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one to do, Son. Oh, it's right at the crossbar. We couldn't get the second ball. We are going to recover it, though. Bentancur out to Tar. Get that one into Maddison. Couldn't get it across. It's going to land to Dusan, though, who is very comfortable in that position. He finds Son, who tries to turn towards goal. I mean, it's scrappy, but Newcastle are holding on. Basuma into Maddison. Maddison wanted to turn it into Dusan Vlahovic. He didn't get there quick enough. Pedro Porro back into Dusan. Now this time he has to score. Is he going to go off the boil right at the end of the season when he could become the top goal scorer? Bentancur. Has he found Maddison now? Maddison, that's lovely. Maddison does not mess up, and he's late on in the game, but we need this. Not as much as we need to get our shirts back, though. I can't, just honestly, lads, what kind of bugs have you seen on the game this year? They are horrendous. I can't believe how bad in terms of bugs this game has been. Richarlison now into Heung-min Son. He can turn, he can fire one off. Oh, what a stunning goal from Son, and that will kill this off. Massive 3 points for Tottenham. With that result then, despite the game in hand, it looks like the dream is still alive. We just need Manchester United to slip up. Speaking of Manchester United, that's who we've got next then in the FA Cup. Can we progress to the final and a second trip to Wembley? Never really understood why a semi-final would be at Wembley. It is, but can we progress to Wembley Part 2, where there's actually a trophy on the line? I'm going to kick it off. We have an attack. I don't know if it's an attack I could score from. Not with passes like that, but I do recoup it with Maddison. I just need to be a little bit more careful here and actually find holes in the back. I've gone with Richarlison today, and I am praying to God he does well. I wanted it to Richarlison. There, it ended up with Bentancur, though. I think Manchester United will be a bit of a nightmare as well. Anthony. Oh, I'll take that. Can I counter-attack? I find it really weird how selective the counter-attacks are. Like, really weird. Like, sometimes you'll win the ball in a really good position, like here, and it doesn't normally let you counter. If I'd have played the right path, there might have been a chance. But here's the chance you want. It's Højbjerg, which for me isn't ideal, but can he score the goal that might send us to the final? Considering he nearly wasn't at the club, I am very happy with that. We have a long cross to deal with now for Manchester United. And Sancho won it, and then Romero wins that. Can we counter-attack? We can. They're going to let me. Kulusevski, play that back inside to Richarlison. Richarlison now is in a really good position. Richarlison now is in a really good position. Richarlison now is in a really good position. Solomon. Oh, he went in. Never mind. I thought Onana had actually managed to scrape by a save. It was a fluff shot from Solomon, but there we go. It looks like we're going to a final. Maybe not just a final. Maybe we get to embarrass them as well, as Solomon is going to play in Richarlison. Will we see the pigeon dance? Of course we will. It's 3-0. And Richarlison gets to do his thing at Wembley. I mean, we've torn them apart. After the second goal went in, I knew we were through. But Richarlison had an insult to injury. And I can't even believe it. It's going to be Fulham in the final. Fulham, of all teams. I'm going to have the opportunity to win silverware. I can't not highlight this, boys. I can't. Look at James Maddison. That's James Maddison in the free agency kit, and he has aged quite a bit, hasn't he? I don't understand why this game is so damn buggy. The craziest thing is it's selecting this kit because we don't have a third kit in the game yet. Tottenham don't, there's a few sides, Chelsea don't either. But we're playing against a team that are wearing white and black, so it's selecting this kit. Why not just put us in this one? To be honest with you, we'd probably be fine in this one, but why not just put us in this kit? They're not that similar, we'll get away with it. James Maddison, though, needs to relax a little bit. He seems very stressed out. Let's not get too carried away, though, about this FA Cup final and the potential of a trophy for Tottenham, because we still have to finish top 4. In order to finish top 4, I'm going to have to beat sides like Fulham. I'm still not successful at those go. Oh my God, I was going to say I'm not successful at those free kicks. Dusan Vlahovic, 2 minutes in. Well, he's back, isn't he, boys? He's back, and he's back in goal. Imagine if he just scores back-to-back headers from set pieces. Would that surprise you? No, because it's going to be Van de Ven who does nothing. That's a great ball onto Son. I want to cut this back so that I can do that. Oh, that's a great block. He knew it was coming, but nobody knew that Sarr was going to knock it in at the near post. Tottenham make it 2-0. Johnson, just to fire that one into Dusan. Oh, it would have been lovely for him to bag a brace. He's still chasing the top goal scorer. That's a great ball up. Knock it down to Son. And let Son return the favour, Dusan. Dusan holds it up. Basuma in there. Beautiful. Johnson. Oh, he's offside. 2-0 the result then. This is a big one. We need to keep picking up these points as we have the North London derby now. We come into the North London derby with Arsenal chasing the Premier League title, which is a little bit frustrating for Spurs fans, and us neck and neck on points now in Manchester United, but sitting in 4th place on goal difference. We already know this is going to be a difficult one, but when we look at Arsenal's squad, we can see they've made some key improvements. Alaba joins the back line. Ferland Mendy joins at left back, and Mateus Arezzo will be starting up top for them. He's a very good young striker. He's not that dissimilar, to be honest with you, to Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal's run of form has been a little bit topsy-turvy as well. They won't be happy with it, but they did win their recent match, and they'll be hoping to win again here. Our 11 had to have a few tweaks due to tired legs, but it's what you'd expect for the most part. The key thing here is that Son will not be playing. He's too tired, and Manar Solomon will start on the left. North London derby is always a big one, and what we have to remember here for the lads, they have the focus on this because we got absolutely battered last time we played against Arsenal. Just like the Aston Villa game, this is another opportunity for revenge. I feel like the team is in a much better position for this one, though. We kind of know our identity a little bit better, and we've done really well in this gegenpress. I think the big thing for me here would be just kind of don't lose the match. If we could pull out a draw, I'd be okay with that. I feel like a loss, though, could be big. It gives Manchester United, obviously, that opportunity. Why is that Maddison there that we're going to? Van de Ven pokes that forward to Vlahovic. Vlahovic is happy to keep that ball in, and we're happy to give it to Solomon. Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal. Oh, Arsenal are doing so well at bringing the ball forward. I don't like Saka. I do not like him. He's too good at football right now. Way too good. What a save, Vicario. Solomon. This is nice. Dusan knows he could play that one in. Yves Basuma. Can he win the war against Ramsdale? Basuma! Oh my God. How good is Ramsdale? Like, why is he so good? I don't understand how he is this good. But we whip a ball in, and this time it went to Dusan. The expectation of a goal there was pretty high. Did not happen. Mads, cut that back in. Oh, I thought Kulusevski had all the room in the world, but Dusan does. Dusan scores. That's who I need in that position. Ha ha ha! Ramsdale, no chance this time. Tottenham take the lead in the North London derby. Saka now has space. Don't let them score just before the half. Well in, Van de Ven, you beautiful man. We can happily now go into the half knowing that we're 1-0 up. Let's regroup. Let's collect ourselves. Let's not get too excited. Let's have the halftime orange and be ready to score a second. Well, Mateus Arezzo's day did not last long. You could tell Arteta is angry. Trossard's come on, though. I'm not sure if I'm too keen about that change. I think Trossard up top, it's not the same level. I think they needed somebody else, and in Nketiah, they needed a Gabriel Jesus off the bench. I think that plays into my hand. Van de Ven to Romero. He wants to link up there with Maddison. He does. Dusan just can't get away from his man. They're marking him so tightly now this second half. Gabriel plays that one through. Odegaard. I've done so well to stop them, and Destiny Udogie does brilliantly there. And we need to break with a little bit more pace. Maddison tries to slide it in again. I just cannot find that through ball to Dusan this match. Odegaard now allowed a bit of space. It's the first time he's really been allowed it. I'll tell you one thing. We've questioned Destiny Udogie. He's done great up against Saka today, and Rice is going to lose out to Bentancur. Now we might be on. Dusan. He's been split wide open. There's going to be a choice here for Gabriel, and he's decided to go to Dusan. It might be the right choice as Ramsdale saves that. And we win. It's a solo Dusan goal. It was a boring second half. Couple of chances, nothing too big. Arsenal passed us to death, but we won the ball back on several occasions. This gegenpress is really starting to work out for us. And Destiny Udogie deserves a lot of plaudits today. He played fantastically. Things just do not get easier for us, though. We are still 4th in the league, but neck and neck on points. And our next game is against Liverpool. And it gets even harder after that, because to secure Champions League football, we're going to have to beat Burnley, Man City, and Sheffield United. Now, Burnley and Sheffield United should be easy wins. I know I'm saying that now, and that might not happen, but Man City will will be an extremely difficult game. But let's end this episode the right way, lads. Hopefully by beating Liverpool. If you've enjoyed this one, make sure to hit that like button as well as hitting the sub button. I'm trying to get through these seasons at a decent pace now, and trust me, the Tottenham series is my main focus. So the biggest difference in this one compared to the Arsenal one, where I think we might slip up, is we're going to play against a side that like to gegenpress too. So my reactions and what I do is going to have to be very good and very quick. And that was very good and very quick. Dusan Vlahovic with an absolute rocket to the far post. He loves scoring early in games. He loves scoring late in games. He just loves to score. He's going to break the record. I hope he is. 32 goals. I believe this puts him on 29 now. This is a massive goal, though, early in the game. Weirdly, it's Karius in net for this one. And that actually puts Dusan on 30 goals. We are 2 goals away from Dusan to equaling the record and 3 away from breaking it. Mohamed Salah now. He's the danger man for them. But look at this. Destiny Udogie bodies him. He's been so good this second half of the season. Vlahovic. He'll knock that one into Son. And this is great counter-attacking football because I know James Maddison's going to be open. James Maddison didn't do anything. Bentancur into Maddison. Maddison then into Dusan. Up against Virgil van Dijk. Oh my God, he's done it again. He's turned Virgil van Dijk and he's found the back of the net in the far corner. This is 2-0. What a man. What a player. I suppose the biggest question here is, when he has a performance like this, where he breaks the goal-scoring record, he's been unbelievable. How the hell do we keep hold of him next season? Cannot believe we've managed to make it 2-0 against Liverpool. They've not really done that much. I don't know. I think maybe the patches made the gameplay a little bit worse. We might have to make the step up to Ultimate or start using the sliders again to make the game more difficult. Just so you know, all the sliders are back to normal now, minus us having the sliders set for our marking. Our marking is now at 52, and obviously I still have the injury slider up, and we're still not seeing any injuries, so I think I'm going to put the injury slider up even more. Apart from 2 injuries at the start of the season, that's all we've really had. I want to be forced into more situations where we lose players. Robertson made a really good run out wide. Gravenberch, Gakpo, don't concede here, lads. Do not concede. Oh, I nearly jumped in with Tar. Tar up against Gravenberch. Robertson, oh, Mohamed Salah, the last oh, no. Oh, I nearly kicked him. Oh, my God, Romero dealt really well with Salah there. Liverpool signing Camavinga as well is pretty big. It's a pretty big deal, that one. Pedro Porro gets that into Basuma. Whip it across to Kulusevski. I am struggling now for the right runner. I found Kulusevski. Oh, Alisson, massive save. Camavinga got it inside to Salah. We took him out, but Salah tries to whip that across there. Whip balls across into the box. Don't seem anywhere near as effective as they did post-patch. They really don't. Gravenberch inside Gakpo. Romero did brilliantly there. Gonna get a second bite of the cherry, though. We're going to throw everybody forward. Gravenberch, again, pulls it back. The pullbacks just don't feel as strong, and it's nice. McAllister, though, will find the back of the net, and Liverpool have a lifeline back into the game. They are really starting to press me now, and I am not enjoying it. Get that one into Son. What can he do? I just know that Son is so dangerous. I just want to get him into a decent position. And this is the position I want him in. Son! Oh, I just wanted to fire off one of those curved shots. Dusan now up against Camavinga. Should be able to body Camavinga. Slide that one back. All the way out to Basuma. And then I'm going to whip it all the way back here to Pedro Porro. And then he's going to try and whip one across to Son. Straight to Alisson. Whipped free kick. We should win the header. We did. We can't win the second ball, but can we win it? Basuma did, but it weren't to the right player. Camavinga, Gravenberch, they're going to keep going back across. I do not like this. Gravenberch into the box. Oh, I thought I'd done it. Win the header. Oh, my God. Pedro Porro wins it. And that's a poor ball from Sarr. This has got so scrappy all of a sudden. Sarr, though. Oh, okay. Okay, Johnson plays it inside. And then he's found Dusan Vlahovic, who you imagine will tie up this game. He's definitely breaking the record. It's going to be 3-1, just as they were really starting to mount the offense to get back to make it 2-2. We get a little scrappy breakaway. Dusan Vlahovic again with the goal. And look at us. We are loving it. We're one step closer to Champions League football. That was the last act of the game, and we get to see Dusan Vlahovic with an imaginary ball celebrating 3 attempts, 3 goals. Another hat-trick for Dusan. He is basically the Erling Haaland of this season in the Premier League, and it is unbelievable. I'm having so much fun using it. It's definitely in Dusan we trust, because he has now matched the record in the Premier League. 30 appearances, he has 32 goals in the Premier League. Just one more will take him over the record and make him a record breaker this season. But no matter the result against Liverpool, it does not bridge the gap with Manchester United. They go on and win again. This is going to be a neck-and-neck race right until the end of the season. Thank you very much for tuning into this one, boys. I appreciate you all. Let me know down below feedback. I genuinely think next season, Dusan might have to leave the team, and that is devastating. But someone who scores that many goals, who is playing at Tottenham, Real Madrid comes in, someone like that, surely we have to say yeah. Can't wait for the feedback in the comments, boys. Appreciate you all, and I will see you for the end of the season.